Yes team, how are we? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all keeping well. So 7 weeks out from my first bodybuilding competition, and I just thought I'd take you out on my morning walk. So currently 5:45, Wednesday 6th of May, and it is my birthday tomorrow. So big 27, which is flying round. May the 7th. It feels like yesterday was New Year's and I was writing down my goals for this year, and already we're 5 months in, which is absolutely crazy. So if you've been there, if you write down your New Year's goals for this year and one of them was to get in shape and nothing's changed, or you're struggling, you know what to do. You need to reach out, get help, and get this result that you're after. But anyway, 7 weeks out. Was weighing this morning at 90.7. It was 90.8 yesterday, so coming down ever so slightly. I done my check-in on Tuesday, so I'll put my photos on the screen. Definitely feeling a lot tighter than what I was post high day, post sushi refeed. Didn't really sit too well. Was holding a film of water. Digestion weren't the best the following day, but it was data gathered, and it served its purpose. It was really nice, don't get me wrong, but would I do 30 sushi rolls again? Maybe not. But anyway, complete transparency as well, guys. Like, I'm feeling a little bit ruined over the past few days. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. I'm in a bad habit again of, like, when I wake up in the night to go to the toilet, to go for a piss, I'm like taking my phone, I'm like replying to messages. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning, I'm just like replying to messages, having a pee, like, just like, what am I doing? Because all that then does is, when I'm trying to go back to bed, I'm just thinking about them text messages or thinking about what I need to do when I wake up, and it's not good. So I think what I might do is get into a routine of, like, not going to bed with my phone. Not because I'm in my bed, not because the night before I'm like on it, because when I go to bed to sleep, but when I wake up I grab my phone and I'm just like replying to messages 1-2 o'clock in the morning. So what I might do is I might leave my phone on my desk, and then when I wake up to go for a pee, I'm not going to grab my phone, because I need to protect my sleep, because like I said, I just overthink things massively then. So I don't know. We're feeling, I get my good days, I get my bad days. This channel, I want to bring complete transparency to how I'm feeling. You know, it's not always highs, there is lows, you know, and it's just been one of those 7 to 10 days where just not been feeling myself, and I don't know why. That's the thing, I can't put my finger on it. But I think maybe it's because, like, out here in Dubai, it's just work, gym, and you can get caught in that rabbit wheel of just work and gym, which is not bad. That is the reason why I came out here, because I just wanted to focus and grind. But it can sometimes get on top of you. So tomorrow, with it being my birthday, bit of a nightmare, because I'm on prep. I can't do anything. So it's not even like we can go for food. This fly is doing my head in. It's not like we can go for food or anything. But what we're gonna do is, I'm gonna go gym nice and early. So instead of going out for my morning walk at this time, I'm gonna go to the gym, train, push on my birthday is not a bad thing, and then come back, get into check-ins, and then I think from like 12 till 2 we're going to try and go by the pool for a bit, you know, just get a little bit of sun, and try and have a little bit of downtime, and then come back, finish off work, and then watch something at night. Ozark probably. That's the thing, it's the exact same every day, but obviously we're going to have 2 hours by the pool, which will be nice, and I feel as if I need it, because it's just been carnage, you know, like since January to now, you know, like it's just been relentless with work, you know, and it's nice to have that like mental reset every now and then as well. So I think that's what we're going to do. which will probably be like the 3rd or 4th time this year actually getting out in the sun, which is nuts, But also I've got physio this morning, so 8 a.m. I have physio on my back because I'm struggling to like flare my lat out. So I'm gonna have needling, dry cupping, which is gonna sort me out hopefully. And then on Sunday, on my neck rest day, I have not a full body massage, like an upper body massage, just to like get things moving, because I feel very stiff when I'm getting into these poses. So that's just a little bit of an update of where I'm at. Sure, I'll get back feeling better soon, but it's just one of those things where we've got to take the highs with the low, guys. Okay, not every day is going to be sunshine and rainbows. You know, it's like, what am I going to do? Not train, not follow my diet plan, sit and feel sorry for myself? Or am I just going to get up, do what I need to do regardless of how I feel? That is what I'm going to do. You know, at the end of the day, I have a business that I need to operate at a very high level at to provide a great service, and I'm not going to sit and dwell about me feeling a little bit down. But like I said, complete transparency, guys. You know, complete transparency. No one's perfect. No one always feels perfect. But we get shit done anyway. We get our steps in, cardio, training, nutrition, all that gets boxed off as a non-negotiable. And we still perform at a high level. So I'm just gonna get some steps in. I think I need to get chicken from the shop. And yeah, we go back, phase 1 check-ins, and then into physio, which I'm looking forward to. Back at the apartment, and we're just powering through with check-ins this morning, and I thought I would touch on getting in shape but not living like a bodybuilder, okay? Because the way that I am with my fat loss, right, I don't go a gram off plan, but I have bodybuilding goals. You know, if your lifestyle, you're getting in shape because you want to look good, going out for food, going on holidays, nights out, just general, I just want to get in shape. Do you have to live like a bodybuilder? No, you don't. You can be flexible. You can have the off-plan meal, the odd social occasion. You know, like, you don't have to not have a life for the next 16 to 20 weeks. You know, you've got to make getting in shape part of your lifestyle. And that is something that I always encourage to the lads that work with me, because if you try and live like a bodybuilder, you don't have bodybuilding goals, you're not going to enjoy it and you're not going to stick to it long term. You know, you still want to hold yourself to a high standard, like in a way, train like a bodybuilder, you know, still weigh our food like a bodybuilder, but you can have flexibility, but it's just managing that flexibility. What I always say is there's balance and there's taking the piss. We want to have balance. You know, like, if you're a lifestyle athlete, should I say, you're going to have balance, but don't take the piss. You know, don't take the piss. And balance isn't on it Monday to Friday. Weekend, let's go out, get fucking hammered every single weekend and eat shit. You're not going to progress. You know, but balance is maybe going out for that breakfast, going out for that evening meal with your missus, with your friends, you know, maybe having the odd drink, you know, the odd social occasion, but you don't let that completely derail you from all your fitness goals. You know, so remember, lads, there's balance and there's taking a piss. If you want to get in shape, you can have an element of balance, but you don't want to completely take the piss where you lose a kilo Monday to Friday, you put on 2 kilo Saturday and Sunday. So that is physio done, and I'm not over exaggerating, but already I just naturally just feel far better. I feel a lot looser. I feel like I can hit my back shots better when I go into the poses. So I am buzzing with that. If you're in the UAE and you're looking for physio work, the Brit Nurse, I would 100% recommend. But hopefully the missus got some videos as well of the physio session itself. It was fantastic, to be fair. Went straight into check-ins after the physio. So the physio is about 45 minutes long. Straight into check-ins, powered through a few of them. Had my second meal, so I had chicken and rice. I've got bagel and eggs left, chicken and rice, and another bowl of oats this evening. I've changed my final meal from steak and potatoes to another meal of oats. One, I love the oats meal. But two, the steak in Dubai, unless you go to a butcher's, I feel as if the quality isn't great. You know, I feel as if they're just a little bit shit, to be honest. So I spoke with my coach. I said, look, I know I have the protein oats in the morning. Can we double this meal up? Just go for like, just hit the macros from the steak and potatoes and have more, have the oats meal instead. And that's what we've gone for. So 2 overnight oats on a rest day, absolutely banging. So chicken and rice is digested, had that about half hour ago. I'm actually going to be doing cardio in the apartment gym today. It is a rest day. I've still got 30 minutes of cardio to do. So I'm going to get that boxed off now, just to split the day up slightly, come back, shower, get back into work again. But today's going to be a busy one with work, to be fair, because obviously with it being my birthday tomorrow, I want to enjoy some time with the missus. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get ahead of work tomorrow, going to get content planned. I need to plan more reels as well for another shoot day before I come back next week. And I'm also going to get ahead of Thursday feedback check-ins, just so that tomorrow I don't have as many to do, so that we can have 2 hours by the pool. Great birthday, 2 hours, having a bit of downtime, but that's going to be the plan. I'm going to shut up anyway. I'm going to go and do my cardio. So as you could probably see, when I came into the gym, frustrating, the 2 cross trainers were in use. So I've just come into like this little back room here, which is pretty sick, to be fair. If I just flip the camera, you've just got like the basic, well, there's fuck all in here, to be fair. But you got like the gym in there that is pretty shit. And then you've got like this sort of like yoga room sort of type thing. So just come in here. I'm just gonna like just do 10 minutes, 15 minutes of abs. I've just done some sit-ups on the medicine ball, or the yoga ball, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And now I'm just getting into planks, because planks are very good for just like core control and midsection control. So when I do my planks, I shuffle a lot. Like I tense my midsection, my oblique, my other oblique, you know, and just like really getting that mind to muscle connection through the abs. So I've got 2 more sets left of that, and then I'm just gonna go back up, do some work, and then just come back down and do cardio later. That's the one frustrating thing about doing cardio here, is you're like, yeah, I'm gonna do my cardio, come down, it's in use. Nightmare, but I can do it later, and cardio is gonna get done no matter what. So that is abs wrapped up. Quick ab check. Not too bad, not too bad. Getting there, lads. What's the matter? What's the matter? Chilling? Busy day or just chilling out, is it? Fair enough. So it is currently 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I am going into another coffee. Usually I tend to cut my caffeine, I would say 11, 12 a.m, but by that time I'm probably a good 4 to 5, not 5, 3 to 4 coffees deep. But I'm feeling like I'm flagging. I feel super tired. I feel mangled, to be totally honest with you, after that physio session. Like my traps and back just feel ruined. My legs feel heavy, and I've still got to do, if I have a look at my watch, I've still got to do 2,500 steps and my cardio. Now I could easily fuck my cardio off, but it's in my to-do list, so I've got to get it done. But I've done all of the Wednesday check-ins. They're all done and sent out. But with it being my birthday tomorrow, I'm going to get ahead of tomorrow's check-ins, so there's not as many check-ins to do tomorrow. There'll still be some to do, of course, but what I'd rather do is get ahead of some now, because I'll be going to the gym very early, and then when I come back, I'll do the check-ins, and then we'll go by the pool for a bit. So not too much of a fun day to document on YouTube, because it's literally going to be me sat behind the computer now for the next few hours just doing the same thing. So anyway, I thought I'd show you having a coffee. I've got my last call tonight at 9 o'clock. So it's a long day. 5 a.m. was up, probably getting to bed around 10 p.m. But we've got to get it done, and we still get the non-negotiables done. Hit the meals, hit the not training, hit the meals, rest day today, and cardio and steps. We get it done as a non-negotiable. We don't question it. So I'm going to get ahead of the check-ins. I'll show you my next meal that's going to be coming up, which I have only on rest days. But in the meantime, let's dive into the Thursday check-ins. Meal number 4 going down, and we have 1 bagel, we have 2 eggs, and then we've got a little bit of sriracha sauce on that as well. And I am absolutely dog shit at making eggs. I just microwave them and absolutely butcher them. So the missus makes me my eggs, and she makes this meal for me because I am absolutely useless at it, and she does a fantastic job. So this is probably, would I say this is one of my favorite meals? I probably would say it is, but I don't know whether it's just because I'm super hungry. But I'm going to dig into this. Thursday lads are flying, and then we're going to finish off. There's two more check-ins that have come through for Thursday. There's still a lot more to come through, but I'll finish them. Well, I'll do a bulk of them this evening. But what I'll do is I'll have this meal, I'll get my steps in, I'll come back, do some more work, and then go and do my cardio. I'm dreading my cardio, lads. I'm not going to lie. I really cannot be arsed. But we've got to get it done. And that's the frustrating thing. If no one was on that cross trainer when I went down earlier, I would have got it done then. Instead, I'm sat here dreading doing my cardio. But we get it done regardless. Regardless of how we feel, we get it done. So I'm going to sit and eat my bagels and eggs and watch someone on YouTube eat cookies. No, in all fairness, I'm not. I'm watching one of Jack Eagles' vlogs. He spent £200 on groceries. Just give me a little bit of entertainment for 5 minutes whilst I eat this, and then we crack on. So another day, lads, we're getting it done, we're putting in the work, we're grinding. Right then, so that is a big bulk of the check-ins done, and I'm probably about 20 to 25 check-ins deep. I feel absolutely wiped. But we've got cardio to do, and I'm going to get it done. So steps are all hit, to be fair. Steps are hit. I've just got cardio. Post is planned tonight, post is planned for tomorrow. Just got cardio, a couple more check-ins to do later on, and then I got a call at 9. So it's gonna be a busy evening. On to top that off as well, I just had a speeding fine. Can't write it, can you? You can't write it. And that's the thing in Dubai. You don't really get points. What you get is fines. So I had a text message through, please pay this fine, 670 dirham. I need a trim as well. 670 dirham, which is about 150 quid. Fucking classmate. So fine paid. Head's gone. But this is like, in a way, a day in the life rest day edition. Work, and work. Cardio wrapped up, and I'm not gonna lie, that was absolutely solid. You can probably see I am dripping in sweat. I didn't know whether something was bugging out on my watch at the start, because I was going full pelt, like near enough sprinter on that cross trainer. My heart rate was not going up. I was staying at around like 100, 110, which was an absolute nightmare. So the first 10 minutes I was going for it. Then my Apple Watch was like heart rate 140. I was like, fucking hell. I kept on just like bugging out. But that's 30 minutes done. Just come outside now for a bit of fresh air. But I've come outside and it's like a sauna. So that is cardio done. Thank God for that. I was dreading that, to be fair. Usually I do a post-workout in the gym, but on rest days, because I'm fortunate enough to have a gym in the apartment complex that I live in, I just do my cardio here in the cross trainer. But I haven't done it on the cross trainer in quite some time, and obviously body fat's come down, fitness levels have improved, therefore my work rate on the cross trainer needs to go up, you know, to get my heart rate within that threshold. So I remember when I started the prep, I was doing it on like level 14 on that cross trainer, and I could comfortably get my heart rate between the 120 to 150. That was like 18 minutes, level 18, like pelting it. Absolute nightmare, but that's it wrapped up anyway. It's time to go back, shower, because I'm a sweaty mess at the minute, shower, crack on with work, and then wrap up work with the evening call at 9 p.m. And that, my friends, is a wrap on a super busy but productive day. So it is 25 to 10, and we are just gonna finish for the day. To-do list is all done. Tomorrow I'm ahead of work massively, which I'm very happy about, and it's going to be an early start because we're going to get a nice gym session done. So instead of going for my morning walk, we're going to go for a morning push session, which I hope it goes well. I'm sure it will. Usually I'm used to training after like 2 meals, whereas now it's just going to be my bagels tomorrow morning, and then I'll get like 1.5 litres of water in, couple of coffee, well, one coffee, and then I'll head to the gym. But that is another lad signed up and welcomed to the team as well. Previous client of mine from a couple years back, to be fair, but life got in the way, had a little one, you know, but he's in a fantastic position now to run it back and to get into elite shape. So buzzing to get him onboarded over the next couple of days now. But yeah, so that is a wrap on today's video. There's a wrap on today's video. Nothing too exciting. Like I said, it's like a bit of a day in the life of a rest day edition. You know, I don't always get the physio, but what I do always do is work cardio and follow my meal plan. So nice and productive, not as exciting. Tomorrow I am looking forward to it though, and just being able to switch off a bit. But alarms have started back in Dubai, which is annoying because me and the missus were talking about it, and literally about 30 seconds we were like, oh, the alarms haven't been going off for a while. 30 seconds, like 4 alarms went off. So I'm hoping nothing is getting amplified and nothing will affect travel home. Not just travel home, just in general for the UAE and for everyone, to be fair. I hope that shit doesn't get escalated. But in other news, I am fucking battered. I'm worn out. I'm shattered. It's time for bed. So I'm going to have my green tea. I'm going to brush my teeth, take my supplements, and hit the sack, ready for a lovely day tomorrow. So thank you for watching, guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I shall see you in the next one.